Welcome to the KK Pension TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Show support. Subscribe to KK Pension TV. If you got children, if you got nieces, if you got nephews, if you got little cousins, if you have friends that have kids, make sure they subscribe to KK Pension TV. Please do that. Show love and show support.
Hi, my name is Heather Vahid Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. This is Amanda, the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, MAURICIO Sulaiman, president of the WBC sanction body, has decided that if former legendary undisputed lineal heavyweight world champion Iron Mike Tyson was to make a comeback at the age of 53 off of a 15-year layoff and get knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights, was to grace the squared circle again and want to be put back in the ranking system, then he would put him right alongside, you got it, once beaten, former reigning WBC heavyweight champion of the world, defended his title successfully 10 times, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. So, coming off a 15-year layoff, being knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights, 2 consecutive last out of the 4, 15-year layoff, 53 years old, and he would place him in the ranking system right alongside Deontay Wilder. He stated that it's pointless to have Mike Tyson come back to the sport and not be put in the top, at the very top of the ranking system. He said that he deserved it. He earned it. Mike Tyson became undisputed earlier back in 1986 when he defeated Trevor Burbank for the WBC heavyweight title. He then defeated James Smith and he became the WBA heavyweight champion. So he became unified. He held the WBC and the WBA, right? Then he successfully defended the titles. He fought Tony Tucker and gained the IBF world title, which saw him become undisputed at that point in time. He defended against Tyrell Biggs, Larry Holmes, Tony Tubbs, and Michael Spinks, and that's when he became, undisputed, right? When he fought Michael Spinks. Then he fought Frank Bruno, Carl Williams, and was knocked out by James Buster Douglas. So he successfully defended his title 9 times. Deontay Wilder successfully defended his title 10 times, tying that of the great legendary boxer, the GOAT, Muhammad Ali. So Deontay Wilder, has reigned as a WBC champion for 5 years, right? Successfully, with no controversy outside of the ring. Obviously, we know Mike Tyson had controversy outside the ring. There was no allegations against Deontay Wilder when he was world champion. There were never any controversy outside the ring. There was never any domestic violence cases, any types of anything. He represented the belt successfully and with pride, right? Deontay Wilder is 34 years old currently, and he took 1 loss at the hands of Tyson Fury, who was considered 1 and 2 at this point in time in their career. We consider the top of the heavyweight division in this era the 3-headed monster, which includes Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua. He lost to Tyson Fury, who at one point was the unified lineal heavyweight champion. So, and he never had any, like I said, issues outside of the ring. So he represented the WBC and the WBC sanction body and their brand with pride, right? No allegations, no controversy, no nothing outside of the ring. We know that Tyson Fury had such. We know that Mike Tyson had such, right? But this wasn't never the case with Deontay Wilder. Yet, MAURICIO Sulaiman decides that if Mike Tyson was to grace the square circle again, Deontay Wilder also is 42-1 with one draw, 41 by way of knockout. At one point in time, he knocked out or knocked down every last opponent he's faced until his last fight with Tyson Fury. Even in the draw, he knocked Tyson Fury down 2 times in their first match. So he knocked down or knocked out every opponent he's faced. Highest knockout percentage within the sport of boxing history, right? And so with that said, they decide, that if Mike Tyson, 53 years of age, 15-year layoff, knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights, knocked out in his last 2 consecutive fights, should be placed right alongside Deontay Wilder or even higher on the ranking system if he decides, like Mauricio Sulaiman stated, to ask, you got it, not perform, but ask Mauricio Sulaiman to be placed in the ranking system. He's going to place him right alongside or above Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder obviously has his mandatory trilogy fight showdown with Tyson Fury that was scheduled for July. Obviously, everything's pushed back due to the pandemic and quarantine, right? So with that said, he decides that you could compare 53-year-old Mike Tyson to Deontay Wilder. It's amazing that he just don't get the respect and the just dues that he deserves at this point in time in his career. And what he's done for the sport, and how he's elevated the heavyweight division, and how he's represented the WBC sanction body. It is amazing. Mike Tyson, people even feel like that he could knock out Deontay Wilder. Mauricio Sulaiman stated that the reason he'll place Mike Tyson at the top of the list is because with one punch, Mike Tyson could knock out any opponent. Well, ironically enough, Deontay Wilder has a higher knockout ratio than Mike Tyson, and he actually has more one-punch knockout power than Mike Tyson does. So if that's the case, how do you compare a 53-year-old Mike Tyson coming off a 15-year layoff and being knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights brutally to Deontay Wilder of present? That's like comparing a Joe Louis coming off a 15-year layoff, being knocked out 3 of his last 4 fights, and 53 years of age coming back. Would you compare him to Mike Tyson after Mike Tyson lost to James Buster Douglas? And James Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson out in brutal fashion. Tyson Fury got a stoppage victory where Deontay Wilder's corner threw in the towel in the 7th round, and he ended the fight on his feet. Mike Tyson didn't know where he was at after James Buster Douglas knocked him out. Would you compare the two? Would you say Joe Louis deserved to be right alongside Mike Tyson in the ranking system? No, you wouldn't, right? It's amazing, isn't it? But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.